Welcome to the spring edition of Talent.tv. Spring brings in many different thoughts. Primary among them is putting away most of the frustrations that have burdened us throughout the winter. This edition, we have a special group of students who would love to share their events with you. Unfortunately, I've got to limit them to 45 seconds each. They're going to share everything that has burdened them throughout the winter that they want to sweep away. So let's put it away. In fact, if you would like to share your burdens, visit Talent.tv.
How you doing? I'm Austin Cole from Avila University. My fed up story was how we have it on fan base here at Avila University. I was fed up when the first time I went out to a basketball game. There was only about 10 people chanting for the AU Eagles, and lately things might have turned around just a little bit. I was at a AU game, one of their playoff games, and we actually had a student fan base, and I was pretty impressed. We actually ended up winning the game with the last-second shot. We stormed the court, which I was really happy about. But my call out to everybody is we live only maybe 100 feet away from campus. You know, it needs to be a solid fan base most of the time, I think. So let's get to it.
And I'm at Avila University, and parking here is free, and that's pretty sweet. Because there's other schools that have to pay up to like $200, and they have to walk farther to get to class than we do. But that's not really the problems with Avila's parking. First of all, you got Dallavis and Thompson, where they're compact spaces. You can't even hardly fit a smart car. And then the rest of the parking lot's illegal parking. I don't know how many times I walk through the halls, and there's people saying they got to move their car because they're going to get a ticket. And then there's that other parking lot that's too far to walk to any class because you already spent 10 minutes driving around looking for a parking spot. So there's just too many problems, but unfortunately Avila doesn't really have much room to expand and build more parking. So we're just going to have to suck it up and use the money that we save on parking to go buy a good pair of hiking shoes.
Hi, I'm Jay Edwards. I'm a communications major with Avila University. I just want to let you know I'm pissed. I'm tired of sitting on these hard-ass chairs in Dow Room 800. Last semester I had to sit in them chairs for 4 hours in one class, and my butt's still sore from sitting in that chair. I wish Avila would spend just a little bit of money and put some padding on some chairs, or actually get some roll-around chairs, you know, anything. When you sit on these floors, nothing's comfortable. So today I'm pissed, I'm ranting, I'm having a good day. Thank you.
I'm Tricia Simmons, a freshman at Avila University and also an AU Scholar. Those of you who are AU Scholars at Avila might be able to share this frustration with me. There's a requirement for AU Scholars to complete 140 service hours per year in order to keep their scholarship. For already busy college students, this is a really demanding request. I know I personally have a job, and I try to keep my grades up as high as possible, so trying to complete these hours while worrying about money is a really big stress. Fortunately, for those who are AU Scholars, there's going to be some release next year. Vice President of Enrollment and Student Involvement, Ned Harris, has told me that next year, those AU Scholars who do complete hours will be compensated for their service hours in the form of kind of like being paid to work on campus. So this will help those students who do have jobs, help reduce the stress of earning money while at school.
Hi, I'm Valerie Reed, and I am furious about injustice and when criminals do not get punished for crimes that they commit, even when there's proof. Last June, I got my debit card stolen and my identity stolen, and I tried to prosecute my criminal. He went to court, and now he has a warrant out because they suspended it, and he didn't go. So I know he lives 10 minutes away from me, and he is living his life. He's not working, he's just living at the house. And I've tried to contact the courts and tell them where he's at, and nothing has been done. And I know it takes about $30,000 a year to house a prisoner in jail. I'm not talking about jail time, I'm talking about shame and knowing that the criminal was wrong for what he did. And hopefully justice will be served in the future in preventing more crime.
I'm Nicole Drew, and what really frustrates me is when teachers sit there and cancel class right before you have class, and they don't leave like a note on the door or anything. They just expect you to check your email constantly 24/7. And I understand that, we're supposed to be responsible and have all this emails like synchronized to our phones, but we have alert systems like that we have for the text messages. Why don't they do that? It frustrates me, and me being a commuter student, driving 35 minutes to school, and then coming to class and it being canceled really ticks me off. Really ticks me off.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Walker. We all have those things that make us want to pull our hair out. 5 things I want to vent about right now are people that work at tanning salons, the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna dilemma, people that stay on workout machines that are moving slow motion when you really want to get on that machine and they're not doing anything for themselves, drives me crazy. And the most #1 thing that drives me crazy right now is campus safety at Avila, especially officer number 96. Please don't leave me any more notes on my car. I really don't appreciate that.
Hello, my name is David Perkins. I'm a freshman here at Avila University, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I work at a daycare that opens at 6 in the morning, doesn't close till 6 at night, and more parents are dropping their kids off right when we open and not picking them up till right when they leave. If you're going to have a child, spend time with your child. That is your flesh and blood. Spend time with them. Don't pawn them off for someone else to raise it. This is relevant to Avila students because Avila students are going to have kids soon. Some of them already do. Some of them getting married and having children. So just remember, if you're going to bring a life into this world, spend time with it. Love it.
Woo! I am really pissed. What really gets me is the AIG situation. We have students on this campus whose scholarships and grant money is being threatened. We have students who are being laid off from their job, people losing their homes, and these cats come in and take our hard-earned tax dollars, and they give out bonuses. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You give a bonus to a person who does his job correctly, right? Now these people have run AIG in the ground and they get bonuses. Maybe we ought to go to work and ask our boss and mess up and ask our boss to give us a bonus to see how it works out for us.